Hello, this is a reading for my earth signs for this week. The cards at the bottom are the three cards that came out first, and then the top cards are the clarifying cards for each card underneath. So let's get into it. Let's start with the Magician, which is clarified by 8 of Cups. So some of you this week may need to walk away from something to get to a point where you're feeling more like yourself, or where you feel like you're able to achieve something. I'm just getting this energy. It's not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, there may be something or someone that's kind of like holding you back and is stopping you from being in your magician energy. Now, the magician often is very, I want to say powerful, yes, and creative, yes, but they have all these resources and things around them that they are beyond ready to like put to use and put to work. But I just feel like maybe there's something or someone that's stopping you from being in this energy or seeing what you have around you that could light up your life, change your life, help you achieve something. It's that kind of thing. It may not be a person, but for some of you, it could be a person because it's a Cups card. It could be a romantic connection or something that you need to walk away from to remember who you are, to remember your magic and that kind of thing. So I'm definitely picking that up for some of you. For others of you, it's kind of like, I want to say like a vice versa energy. So not so much that you have to walk away from something, but you may be in your magician energy already. So you're like, you know what, I really feel like I can achieve this thing. Or you may just be feeling really good about yourself, or you've got some really good ideas coming to you, or your money's right, or I don't know, you're feeling real passionate about something, or you're being real honest with yourself or something like that. And how to put it, why is it not coming out the way that I want it to come out? Basically, what I'm trying to say is some of you may be in a good place right now, because the magician energy, it is often good energy. It's not always manipulative. Sometimes it can be, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about for those of you who are feeling really, really good now, like you can just achieve some amazing things. You're just in a good place. And I just feel like that might have come because you at some point recognized that there was something missing in your life. There was something missing in your life, and you was just like, you know what? I need to walk away from that thing, get rid of that thing, cut that thing out, or I need to really focus on my emotional fulfillment because I don't feel like I'm myself. Some of you may have felt like, oh, I don't even know who I am and that kind of thing. So you may already be in a good place on the back of an action you've already took, basically. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so there's that. So then we move into Four of Swords, which is clarified by the Death card. So I feel like it's going to be important this week to focus on rest and recuperation. So if you have been just, I don't know, really stressed, emotionally drained, you've been thinking or overthinking about something, especially if you've been thinking like quite negatively about something or even yourself, there is a need to like really pour into yourself, like focus on self-love and all of that. Now, rest and recuperation isn't always just laying down, having a nap, having a bubble bath and all that kind of thing. It's whatever's gonna like, what's the word? Like rejuvenate your spirits, like lift your spirits and stuff, make you feel more refreshed, more alive and that kind of thing. I really say that because the Death card is here. That makes you feel like you want to just like get some things done, live life, enjoy life, that kind of thing. So yeah, I just feel like you need to focus on self-care this week. Not all of you, well, you know what, no, it's going to be all of you. Like prioritize self-care this week, okay? Because Shell said so. But yeah, this is a card about just making sure that you do get rest, because obviously the character's in the bed, so rest is important. But not just that, it's a Swords card, and swords are often about like the mental, truth, clarity, honesty and that kind of thing. So you know, if you've had to be honest about something with yourself, with someone else, if you've had to face the truth of something or whatever, if you've had to let something go, I feel like this Death card is connected to the 8 of Cups. So if you decide to walk away from something, and it doesn't have to always be something big like a relationship, it could be that you're done with a creative project because it's not working, or you just you don't want to do it no more or something. It could be anything. If there's something that you have decided that you are going to walk away from, or you have walked away from, but you haven't really like given yourself time to process it or to recover from it or something like that, basically make self-care, self-love and all that kind of thing a priority this week if you can. So I'm gonna leave that there. So then we get into King of Pentacles, which is clarified by Ace of Swords. So as it's an earth, well, Pentacles are earth, it's the earth signs. This could be you, where you, after all of this stuff, maybe at some point later on in the week, you just feel like, you know what, I'm okay. I'm actually okay. Or I've made the right decision with something. I'm glad that I cut this thing off, cut this thing out, got rid of this thing, walked away from this thing or this person or something like that. You may feel like because you did all this stuff, you feel more stable. You feel more grounded. You feel like you're ready to focus on maybe your money or your business or your career, like your job or something like that. You may feel like that later on in the week. It really feels like you may feel just settled or something like that because of something you said, because of something you did, cut out, got rid of, a conversation that was had, something like that. Alternatively, for others of you, it could be that there is someone in your life, could be again an earth sign or just somebody that's real good with money or real grounded, real stable, something like that, that gives you some information or is honest with you about something, because they want to see you, you know, how to put it, they just want to see that you're okay, like they want to make sure that you're good or something like that. So it could be that there's someone around you that just has a chat with you or something like that, checks in with you or something, advises you to get rid of something once and for all, something like that. It's not going to be for all of you, but that's kind of like what I'm picking up. So yeah, that's basically what I'm getting. I want to pull an advice card for you. Let's see what we get. Hold on a second. Okay, oh Lord, okay, I'm going to clarify that. One sec. Let me clarify, why is this card here? Okay. All right, so for advice, you have the Devil card. I've got Cover Up the Nudity, and that is clarified by 10 of Cups. So basically, with this Devil card being here, to me, it really is saying, and I think it links to this part of the reading in particular, of if there is something around you that is restricted or making you feel restricted, or some kind of negative energy or a bad habit that you have or something like that, I feel like the messages or the advice is like, don't feel like you can't get away from anything that is restricting you, holding you back, making you feel negatively. Like you have it in you to move away from that so that you can be in your Magician energy, in your King of Pentacles energy, and you can focus on self-love and self-care and rest and process and, you know, work through your thoughts and stuff like that, so you can have clarity and all that kind of thing, right? That's what I'm getting. And with the 10 of Cups being the clarifying card, it really is saying for some of you, like, turn to your friends, your family, the people that can give you that emotional fulfillment, that comfort, that can remind you that life can be good, that you're going to be okay and that kind of thing. This 10 of Cups is here to say to you, like, it may be hard to walk away from something, it may be hard to face something, to process something, but you absolutely can do it. Like, better days are ahead for you. And again, if you need to turn to someone or people around you for support, positive people for support, then absolutely do that. Don't be afraid to turn to people, because I feel like those that love you and care about you are going to want you to be okay, and they are not going to want you to struggle or suffer in any way. But basically, see the rainbow right there? I feel like I want you guys to, oh, I hate saying you guys, I feel like I would like you all to take that as a reminder that, like, whatever you're facing right now, even if you're not even facing anything like really challenging or anything, but just a reminder that, like, brighter, better days are ahead. Like, collectively, I feel like we've all been through like a lot over the I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years or whatever with the pandemic and all these things. I'm not going to go into that, but just, it does feel hard for some people right now, emotionally, in terms of like maybe not being able to, I don't know, go out as much as you like because maybe you don't have as many friends as you once had, or you're struggling to like make connections or whatever, or money's tight, or I don't know what it is, you know, that all of us are facing different things. But I just want to say, please take that rainbow as a reminder of like better days are ahead, or a sign that better days are ahead, should I say. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. I will be back next week. I hope that you have a great week ahead, and I will see you next week. All right, take care.